magic. Come along, let's make it tragic. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking, we're on a vibe so fine. The aroma's rising, the chat is vibing. With the laughter, joys are arriving. Every cut and sizzles of it. Dana's kitchen, it's the heart. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking with the times of food and night. Electric nights and streaming light, we're tuning in, feeling right. Spicy sauces, sweet surprises, sushi screens, and the flavor rises in Dana's realm. I'll discover new delights with every cover, topping, mixing every taste. No ingredients, go to waste. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking, we're on a vibe so fine. The aromas rising, the chat is riding, with their laughter, joys arriving. Every cut and seals art in Dana's kitchen, it's the heart. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking with the times of food and life. Amidst the lights, she sets the stage. Dana's kitchen, turn of age. Stringing life with zest and flavor. Every moment wants to savor. A twitch and chase it in a kitchen. Sizzling sounds and colors, but so the interactive. Oh, so sticky in Dana's kitchen, feel the heat. Midnight snacks and morning brew. With a charm you can refuse. If it's one week morning down, take a chest-sized glass of blue. The Dana's kitchen, the sweets alive. Whisking up my different flavors dry. Dreaming dreams and the neon lights to take joy on a starry night. Tune it tight, she says it right. From savory dishes to sweet delights. Every sprinkle, every dash, creating moments of cool refresh. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking with the ties of food and life. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking with the ties of food and life. Dana's in the kitchen. Let's cook, let's have some fun. Whipping up the best. Oh yeah. Plates full of yum. Plates full of yum. Oh yeah. Rockies by the stove. Bestest boy. Tail wags to the beat of the pan's hot sizzle. Laughing over cocktails. Drink more's the pour. Shake it up, mix it well. Frosty mugs of fun. Every bite's a hit, a flavored run. Flames stacked high, come get you some. Drinks got the tunes. Turn it up, shake the room. Blasting from the speakers. Oh yeah. Feel that groove. Rockies on the idle, watchful eye. In Dana's realm. melting ice, so I can't wait. Every flavor's a journey, a delicious ride. Rockies by the door, loyal pup, hoping for a taste, a little luck. Dana's on fire, turn it up. The queen of the kitchen's wild. Pots and pans in harmony, like a symphony compiled. Serving up a storm, joy in every bite. Come and taste. With Rocky wagging more beneath the neon lights. Rocking out with spatulas, we're flipping fun tonight. With drink more pouring magic, every glass is just right. Shaking up, stirring pots. Dana's on a roll. She's got it going on. Feast your eyes, delight your soul. Come on, sing along. Crank the heat, let's celebrate. It's party time. It's party time. Flavors mingle, senses elevate. It's showtime.
I'm just following him.
Turn on Twitch, let's have some fun. Dana's kitchen has begun. She's whipping up the very best with bartender, drink more, cook less. He's the tech guy, Robbie, Randy, Roy. Rocky is the bestest boy. The food is great, come grab a plate. The show's starting, so don't be late. Dana's kitchen.
Ooh, you could make pita dough.
I look ridiculous. See,
You could see. He's like, ooh.
Oh, it's so much worse without Vegemite.
Hello. Hi. I was kind of over here for a second. Andy's making sure we know he's here. Hello, Andy. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mysterium, you're very welcome. Thank you for coming back. And I'm curious why 0619. It's a mystery, but why 0619? Do you care to share with us why those numbers? So you are here. I'm here. So tonight we go back to cooking out of World Central Kitchen. We are going to be cooking out of, I just said that. We're going to be cooking out of the World Central Kitchen cookbook, and we're going to be making one of the favorites that they have, which is chicken chile verde. So we'll be making that tonight, and I love chicken chile verde. I love anything that's Mexican, Southwestern food. I just love, 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 love it. So I'm super excited. Oh, it's San Diego's area code. Well, greetings. We will actually be in San Diego in a few weeks. Yes, he doesn't know he's doing the guacamole, but he is, because he keeps secrets from me.
oh, come on now.
So I will now keep secrets from him, such as the cocktail he's going to make tonight.
Oh, and there's a drink?
Oh, yes. You get a chance at redemption.
Hey, Chet, she might be mad.
You get a chance at redemption for the tequila sunrise incident of 2021.
Was it that long ago?
I believe it was the first Christmas we were streaming, yes. Yes, he kept the Darth was dressed as Darthessa secret for weeks. So the next 2 or 3 weeks, there'll just be secrets kept from Robbie. That's all I can say. So if you would like to see what his redemption is going to be. Now, here's the funny thing. We don't actually have tequila, but we're going to use Pisco. We're going to use Pisco instead. You're going to pretend it's tequila. It tastes a lot like tequila, so you're going to pretend. Hello, OMG Pete. How are you doing? Has everybody's week been pretty good?
It's flown by, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you what, I love Food Fight, but 7 weeks of Food Fight is a really good amount to pause and then reset for it. So if you're unfamiliar with Food Fight, it's something Darth Verbaka and I do. We do it once or twice a year. Our next time we're going to be doing it, it's going to start, I think on January 12th. Is that a Monday? I think that's when we're going to be starting it. It might be the 19th. I'm not sure. But whatever one of those Mondays, we're going to be starting it for season 4. And we've had so many people who've done this who are like, but when can I come back? But when can I come back? So I'm hoping that we'll do that season, and then we'll do maybe some fun grudge matches and stuff before the next one. There we go. Get a little of the song Robbie put together for the stream. So we raised over $1,800 for charity. Throughout that, the chefs did amazing. The food looked amazing. Nobody got hurt in the making of anything. Cooking with Donuts even laid on the ground and pretended he was Magikarp. It was great. So it was a lot of fun. We have lots of things we can talk about, but I got to get started because when you're making a chili verde, you really want it to cook for at least a couple hours. We're not going to be doing that, but I'd like to give it as much time as we can to make it. I did get to meet new food and drink streamers, and that was super fun because Food Fight is all about having fun, and it's about raising money, and it's getting to know new friends and people, and not just Darth and I, but for you guys to meet new people too, because some of them, I was like, how did I not know? And some people like, Dominka's Tavern, who has not done food and drink. She tried to do food and drink, couldn't find other food and drink streamers. And so this gave her an opportunity to meet a lot of people who love food and drink streamers. So there we go. So we're going to start I want to just remind everybody that the World Central Kitchen is run by Jose Andres. He feeds people all over the world, people who are in areas where there are food droughts. He feeds people in areas that have had natural disasters or war, some sort of disaster that's going on with them. He just believes in feeding the world. Not only that, but Jose Andres is a Michelin-starred chef. So he not only can cook at this level, he can cook for thousands and thousands of people. And he and his team don't just feed people today, they help them get supply lines back online or develop new supply lines, or how can we feed people with what's here in this area where there's a drought, right? So I just love that mission, saying everybody deserves food. We all need it, and everybody deserves to be fed. So that's amazing. So these recipes that are in this book are recipes they have cooked out in the field, but for thousands of people, hundreds or thousands of people. So we're only going to make enough for 4 to 6 people tonight because I don't need that much chicken chili verde. Do you need enough for a 1,000 people?
That's a lot, even for me.
Yeah. Has this season inspired Robbie to cook more? I don't know. That's a question for Robbie, not for me.
I made dinner last night.
Yes. He did put dinner together last night. And he did a great job. It was so nice. I don't think he understands how nice it is to walk into the house and smell food cooking, which is a little different than
Didn't even use my phone.
order. Right. It's not the same as using your phone for dinner. So, you offered to compete in season 4. He did, but the problem is I need him for tech. So if he can do tech and cook food at the same time, we're good to go.
My own sabotage.
Or he could teach me how to do it. But he would probably still have to set everything up, and I'll just press buttons. And then I'll probably go, I need you to stop and come over here and fix whatever I just broke. But maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll
Hopefully
put something
we'll
together,
have
a
8
test
other
run.
people that are, we'll have to worry about tech, yeah.
We could do a test run, and you could just compete against somebody that you like, and I can sit back there and it'll just be a test run that people can watch us mess up.
I've competed against you, Dana, and I keep winning, so we had to stop that.
Pity vote.
But
Pity.
still a win.
Pity.
Still a win.
Okay, so
I'll take it every time.
If you are out in the field cooking, you don't always have access to fresh ingredients. So, actually, I need to turn the oven on. Hang on. We're going to turn the oven on to 375. So they do a lot of, something's still on there. They use fresh food when they can. This recipe actually calls for canned tomatillos and canned chilies. We're not going to do that, mainly because I can't find canned tomatillos. So we're gonna roast our vegetables to make the base for our sauce or our food. So, is it Robbie in the deep end compete against Darth? I mean, it'd be fun. And Robbie has my vote.
Well, that's the other problem, right? Is getting an impartial set of judges.
Why do we need impartial set of judges? That actually is the easy part, getting the judges, if I can't be a judge. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and roast these off because if they're in a can, right, they're either crushed or they're whole in the can. They've already been steamed or cooked. We're gonna go ahead and roast these in the oven. This is a tomatillo. If you've never seen them before, you may find them in your grocery store. They may look like this. Look, I'm gonna do my own tech. And this little husk here, if you're unfamiliar with them, this is the way they come in Texas. If you're in Texas or Mexico, you're gonna see them like this most of the time. They look like little green tomatoes. They do not taste like little green tomatoes. They are very acidic.
Hey, Lesser Panda.
So, hello, Lesser Panda. How are you doing?
Hey,
Hello,
Lennox.
Lennox. So we're gonna put these on here. The other thing about them is they're very sticky. So you do wanna take these off, and that's why I did this ahead of time so I could wash them. And I need a trash bowl. I need a trash bowl. And I want these to cook a little faster, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut them in half. While we're on here, and you can see they don't quite look like a tomato on the inside either, but they sure do look like a little green tomato on the outside. There are different varieties of them. They run from sour. You will find some that are a little on the sweeter side, but they're always going to be really strongly acidic, which we like. So that's why your Verde sauces that have tomatillos on them are pretty acidic compared to your red sauces. We are doing pretty good, Lesser Panda. So we're gonna do that. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm gonna be using fresh jalapenos instead of using the green chilies in a can, but you definitely could use those. And if you're using the green chilies in a can, they're often not as spicy. How spicy do you want this? Do you want me to get rid of the seeds or keep the seeds?
Ooh, let's keep the seeds. Let's go wild.
We're gonna go, I forgot to get sour cream, but I do think I have some crema in there. Wolf Mom, hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. We're gonna get you up on the refrigerator here in a second. I'm gonna hand Robbie some stuff so he can get you up there without getting stuff all over it. Here you go. And welcome in. How was your stream? What did you do? They do have a good flavor. I love the flavor of jalapenos. I don't love it for everything. It does have a very distinct, a lot of people think about peppers and they think heat, but each pepper has its own very distinct flavor to it, right? So, a poblano has a little fruitier flavor. Habanero definitely has a fruitier flavor. It's spicier than a jalapeno, but it has a fruitier flavor to it. I think of jalapenos as more of maybe a grassy flavor. It has a green flavor.
Did you find any more bears, Wolf Mom?
Oh, were we playing?
7 days.
We were playing 7 Days to Die, and you found some zombie bears, or?
Even the normal bears are.
Wild West. Oh, there's called Wild West, and you get a horse. That sounds fun.
And I keep meaning to try out that version. Because it looks fun.
Set aside, blender, fire roasted chilies, jalapenos. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and put these in the oven and get those cooking. Meanwhile, we'll chop some of the other things to get them in the blender. All of these things are going to be making our sauce in the blender. So, let's get some scallions. I will get a different knife for this. I'm gonna clean these up just a little bit. And this one. And I just want to make sure these are clean enough. Sometimes when you rinse them off, they don't get completely clean, and these didn't. So I'm going to go over and clean these because we don't want sand. And
Yeah,
sometimes,
common wolf.
and if you get bigger scallions, you're more likely, at least in my experience, you're more likely to get some sand or dirt in there, like a leak. We're gonna feed the dogs, that's good. Dogs need to be fed. I'm looking forward to Rocky getting groomed tomorrow. He looks like he's been living on the streets.
The sand adds that desired crunch.
Or in the woods. Ew. No. It has that grit that you get in between your teeth and you're like.
But then you get to make that fun sound.
Yeah, no. I'm going to go with no. So some of these, a lot of these actually, are going to be going into the blender. So I'm not terribly concerned about how they look. We're going to save some of the green ones. Well, we'll save a little bit of everything to put on the top as a garnish. Whoop, 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 whoop. Do you like that noise, Robbie? Whoop, 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 whoop.
I did.
There we go. Because that's a lot.
Speaking of noises, oh my gosh, just throwing stuff now. I did warn Dana that I made a new Tangia for her today.
See, secrets.
I don't feel bad about it at all now that she didn't tell me about making the guacamole and the
Secrets.
drink. And hey, Rusty.
Secrets. Robbie's keeping secrets from me, Rusty. He's keeping secrets. He kept secrets from me for Food Fight too. How are you? How did your stream go today? I saw that you were doing an IRL stream. And I almost had time to stop in, but I didn't quite.
Nature had a moment and got clipped on Rusty's stream.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What happened?
I believe it involved a frog.
A frog?
Yeah, and the frog didn't have a good day.
The frog. Oh, poor frog. It's the sound
Little
of the
National Geographic. Uh-oh. I think Andy found it.
C is for cookie, that's good enough for me. C is for cookie, that's good enough for me.
I'm sure somebody made me do that.
Oh, cookie starts with C. Sorry.
Thank you, Angie. Jazz hands. There we go. I'm out of space on your little thing for bits there. Thank you, Angie.
Yes, the heron did win the battle.
That's it, circle of life. What can you say? All right, we've got those are in the oven. We've already got jalapenos. We're gonna do some garlic. I've got some French garlic here. Look at how pretty. Do you see how pretty that is?
Did you get through all the other garlic?
No, it's still over there.
Oh.
They had this for German week because they use, I guess, French garlic. It had a little German sign and I was very confused. I'm like, why is French garlic there? Do you know what I mean? Uh-oh. All right. I've got my water before my tequila sunrise that Robbie's going to attempt to make again. This time without asking me what's the alcohol in a tequila sunrise.
Well, apparently it's not tequila tonight, which is just throwing me off here.
That's what I want to do. All right, we're going to do 4 cloves of garlic. That's just going to go in the blender.
Hey, Rusty, we might have to do another IRL because we've got the state fair coming up.
Well, 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 look what the sour brought in. Ha ha ha. That is so funny. Thank you, Andy.
We had fun trying out all the crazy foods there last year.
Yeah, we can do that again.
Like deep fried Oreos and...
I think that's what we did. Oops. That's what we did for the sub thing, right? Like for so many subs, they got to pick a...
Because unfortunately,
food.
that fair food is not cheap.
It's not cheap and it's not healthy. You
Well,
want a
there's that
salad?
too.
You are out of luck.
Like-
You want something fried? You want fried butter, fried cookies. You want fried candy bars. You want fried
Beer.
macaroni. You want fried beer. You want fried coffee. You want fried lobster. You want fried hot dogs. Name it. They've probably fried it.
Because even just ordering one of things and sharing them, we still were very full. Like you weren't eating half of stuff by the end.
No, no. Was not.
Fried
Coca-Cola. Yep, candy bars. They
We
had
had
fried that.
the bacon on a cotton candy bacon on
The
a
cotton
stick.
candy bacon wasn't fried though.
Where
Oh.
I'm running around in circles.
I usually am running around in circles. You just bought a new reporter mic holder that the Rhodes and DJ mics fit in. That's very
Very
cool. That is so cool. We had, there were 2 people that we got, that sold us food that we got to talk about their food on camera and they were great. What was it, the one guy was the cotton candy bacon and the other guy, I can see where it was over by the Midway Games.
Mm-hmm.
What did we have there? I can't remember. All right, we need some cilantro. Does that go in there too?
And yeah, Rusty, I saw you testing out the crazy range on the new mic. I think it was just yesterday or the day before. How much farther it went compared to the Rode mics.
Well,
This-
my cilantro looks a little sad, guys.
Depending on what all we end up doing at the new place, we might have to get that link
There's
from
some
you.
cilantro. Whoops. Yep. We were just talking about how we want to do the setup at the new place because that's apparently more important than, furniture.
Who needs furniture? You're never sitting down on a stream. Come on.
But I am at other parts of the day. Well, let me get some different. I'm going to have to pick through my cilantro.
Yeah, and Common Wolf, last year was the first time Dana had been to the Texas State Fair, and she's been here a while.
Since the first fair that I would have been able to go to would have been 2002. However, I did actually live in Texas for 13 years when I was a kid, and we never came up to Dallas for the state fair. That really wasn't my parents' jam. So we got the scallion
Hey, lady.
greens. Place the remainder. All right, so now we just got to wait for the other stuff that's in the oven. Hi, lady, how are you? Maybe you can hear me. I don't know. Maybe Rusty's muting me. Could be, since he thinks I'm mean sometimes. All right, let's start chopping some stuff that we're going to be putting in here. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put some olive oil on the stuff that we're roasting. It's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. And he says, unmute what, Dana? See? And a half a country today.
Spanish Inquisition.
They showed up again.
He sure did.
So where were you putting Andy's, or do I need to start another one?
We're just making it work.
Okay.
So two need to go on there. All right, so this recipe calls for chicken breast. I'm using not chicken breast.
Uh-oh, Darth fell.
He deserves it.
Boy,
He's not in here.
He keeps one secret from you.
You both deserve it. All right, so we're gonna cut this into kind of bite-sized pizzas.
Yes,
I keep
bite-sized
saying-
pizzas.
I keep
She's got a
saying
thing
that.
for bagel bites, apparently, a craving she has not
don't know.
satisfied yet.
For when we cook these. I think, let's make sure about 1-inch pieces.
Pizza on the brain for sure.
I've got something going on, I don't know.
And words are hard, Andy says.
Words are very hard. They are hard. So we'll just get the chicken cut up.
I'm glad I don't have to talk for a living.
I hear you talk more on this job than you did your other job. Like your other job, you'd go to meetings and you wouldn't say anything.
I did not speak at the last job unless I was asked a direct question.
And at this job, I
learned
hear
very
you
quickly.
upstairs yapping all of the time.
Well,
I'm
my
like,
new job's
what is
wonderful."
happening up there?
We're having a party.
I even had pizza for lunch today.
She sure did. And you know what? She didn't share.
I did not, because he ate all the tacos.
She had a bite of the chicken before I finished.
Did I have any tacos?
You aren't even supposed to eat gluten, Dana. I was doing
There's
you
no
a favor.
gluten in the tacos. That's why I buy them.
No. You
corn-
really should have spoke up as I was warming it up right in front of you.
And then eating it right in front of me. It's fine. I went and I got myself pizza.
She sure did. Still think Dana's the mean one in this situation.
It's a cauliflower crust. So Robbie wouldn't have liked it anyway. He would have done this.
Drinking unique sodas. I think they might. I mean, maybe I've been there long enough now that I could start telling some stories that they wouldn't worry as much. So I've been there almost 5 months now.
Do you know we do have some unique German sodas in the other refrigerator if you want to go pick one out.
We do.
I shared them with you. There's like a blueberry sage.
Dana, you tell me a lot of things, and I'm lucky if I remember 2%.
We'll go look in the fridge.
Some days I forget her name. Blueberry sage sounds good.
And there was like a lemon ginger something. I don't know. There's like 4 in there. So you can pick a couple. We can taste them. So my bougie grocery store, Central Market, is having their German passport event. So they're bringing in a bunch of foods that they wouldn't normally carry in the store. And I was super excited today. I was able to get this really great big pork chop that has the bone on, but it also still has the skin on. And we're gonna make that tomorrow night for dinner. But I may prep it because I will probably, while this is cooking, have some time to prep that so that it's marinating 24 hours. Is that the one we're gonna try? Blueberry sage. Doesn't that sound good? What is the brand? Yes, they are Vostok. Is that how you say it? Vostok. Because it's a W, which means it's a V if you're American.
And we can open it with Tula's bottle opener.
You're going to have to put that in phonetically if you want me to say it. So I thought I would get those to try because they don't normally have them. And they have unique flavors of soda, but these were really like off the charts different.
We're drinking this out of the bottle. Am I pouring in a glass?
You're the bartender, you tell me.
Bottle it is.
Well, come over here and try it on the camera so people can see your face.
I was just making sure it was good for you.
That's actually really good. Don't you like that? You know what I like about it? It's not like stupid sweet like so many sodas in the United States are that I can't drink because they're so freaking sweet. It's like just drinking sugar.
I mean, even our ketchup is sweet, Dana.
Schwein Schachse. Schwein Schachse.
Or Shaxi.
Shaxi.
I like how that just like broke Dana for a second.
I'm trying to think of how my grandfather would pronounce that and words that he said because he was German.
Rolf instead of Ralph.
Rolf. Except that my grandmother always called him Ralph. And I go, you know his name isn't Ralph, right? His name is Rolf. And she'd go, ah, ha, 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 ha. She'd giggle.
Sounds exactly like Dana.
Who, me? I giggle? My
Yes.
my daughter giggles, for sure. And my youngest kiddo, both of my kiddos, they definitely giggle. It's a lovely sound. How am I doing here?
You're
I'm getting to a point where I'm not doing this well anymore. Okay, let's try to do this in smaller amounts.
I'm sure somehow, Dana, it's the pizza's fault.
No. Why would it be the pizza's fault? Are you saying I should buy less pizza, Robbie?
No, I was saying pizza instead of chicken because you were saying pizza earlier.
But I was saying piece of chicken, and it came out pizza chicken.
Ooh, do we
like-
need a pizza chicken to go along with your Dana's chicken?
Oh, I mean, maybe if you would like to go make one or find one.
Did you ever get to name a chicken, by the way?
I have not got to pick a chicken to name because the name of the chicken will be Dana.
I see.
But Dominka keeps forgetting to do it. And I'm not going to bother her about that. So yes, on Commonwealth, that's what we're going to be making, something along that lines tomorrow night with it. So I'm pretty excited. But I got to get it seasoned and stuff tonight. So
Tomorrow
it sits long a night for tomorrow night. Yeah, why? Is something happening tomorrow night that I don't know about?
Oh, tomorrow's only Friday. Oh. So, I was thinking tomorrow was Saturday.
Wrong, you have to work tomorrow, I'm sorry. I do not. I'm going out to lunch with my friend. But I'm going out to dinner with my friend on Saturday. Robbie needs help, everybody. Please send help.
I'm trying to think if they have any at the fair or not.
Oh, I'm sure you can find kolaches at the fair somewhere. As a matter of fact, there was one of the stands had kolaches last year. I don't know that it would be a state fair of Texas without some kolaches. Now, people in Texas will call both the sausage ones and the other ones, both, and the fruit flavored ones, the sweet ones, they'll call them both kolaches, but actually there's a different name for the sausage ones, I think. I always have to look it up.
And Michael and True Caretaker, I should know better. We never stream on a Friday. Because I was getting thrown off on the food fight streams. We'd be packing up and stuff, and I'd be like, oh, it's so, can't believe it's Thursday already.
And then you go,
Oh, wait.
oh, wait.
It's only Tuesday.
Yeah.
Had some for the first time when you went to Missouri last year. They are quite tasty.
That's another place to get them. We just have we have a large German and Czech populations in parts of the in parts of Texas, And in Missouri, there are definitely large pockets of Germans, ergo my grandfather. And my mom and my uncle grew up on some things that, you know, most of us don't eat, like sweetbread sandwiches and Braunschweiger. I didn't get sweetbread sandwiches, but I did get Braunschweiger sandwiches. Little mayo, little cheese, little Braunschweiger. So, but kolaches are really good. We've made them here before. As a matter of fact, on stream when I made them with Kanara. She was here in the kitchen, and she wanted to make kolaches, even though she doesn't like fruit and can't do dairy, which left out every kind of kolache I could make that she could eat. She ate a little of the pastry without trying the fruit part of it. But Mustache Man, he ate a lot of them. And then we took them to him at another party, and we said, hey, we brought you some kolaches. He was like,
He was so happy.
he was so excited.
But he was so incredibly nice.
He is really, really awesome. And despite Kanara hitting him every time he would use her real name, he kept doing it. She'd be like, stop it. All right, here we go. This one here.
Oh, wrong one. There
There
we
we
go.
go. So they're not super roasted, but they're cooked through, so we're not using raw things. And let's start by using this to get them off of there because they're still very hot. And Robbie wants spicy jalapenos. And if I roasted them a little more, I would try to get the skin off of the jalapenos. Or we could even put those in a paper bag and steam them. But for this in the blender, I think we'll be okay with the skins on. So all of this in the blender. So I've been watching, has anybody else watched the specials on Netflix? Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat. I started watching those this week. I like the book better than the show. But I'm thinking, I know we're getting into the holidays and stuff, but I'm thinking of doing a few weeks of kind of exploring salt, fats, acid, and acids from different countries. Like how, if you're making this food, what can you use? What can you substitute?
Thank you for that follow.
Hey, Sandra Lee, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for that follow. Who comes on Twitch and doesn't use her real name? I mean, she is Klingon, so it is her real Klingon name.
Just might be a guess that perhaps we don't have the Michael Bublé in the chat.
I'm guessing. Wait a minute, are you telling me?
This whole time?
This whole time? All right, I'm gonna, let's see, we're gonna puree this. Here we go. You should send me one. Sign it and send it to me. I have a record player. Send me the record. All right, so we're just gonna make a nice puree here. And bubbly drinks. Bubbly drinks.
Perfect.
Okay, let's see here. We are going to now, I've got this ready. We're gonna have to cook the chicken. And
are you gonna blend the chicken in there too?
I am not going to blend the chicken. We need texture. Texture is very important.
No. It's just like the mac and cheese milkshake, Dana. What could possibly go wrong?
I did have I remember one Thanksgiving. We had my parents' best friends in Houston. I was a tomboy. My mom really had no hope for me for a really long time. Their best friends had 4 boys. I was trying to count them all. Anyway, so that's who we hung out with all the time. And there was one Thanksgiving, and one of them had their mouth wired shut because they had broke their jaw. And so we put Thanksgiving dinner in a blender. So turkey and gravy in the blender. Cranberry sauce in the blender? Okay. Dressing with sausage in the blender. Mashed potatoes in the blender. I don't know. I think I might just go, you know what? Never mind. Hey, Rocky says hello, just in case you were wondering. All right, dice this onion. How dare somebody walk on the street? Uh-oh, Andy. Puppy cam. I need to sharpen this knife. It's still pretty sharp. It's not easy. Uh-oh. Andy, he went outside, and we have not charged.
No, I plugged it in, so it might be charged.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't charge it until after work, so we'll see how it's doing here.
So he says, no, but it might not be charged.
43%. See if that's good enough.
Robbie. I think we should put a GoPro cam on Rocky.
Sure.
That's what I think.
Well, so it being charged is step 1. Step 2 is it actually wanting to work.
That is the other thing, right?
Unfortunately, when it doesn't want to work,
It just doesn't work.
Doesn't want to work. Oh, it's thinking. It's thinking.
All right. And yellow onion is done. Salt, chicken stock, chickpeas. What am I doing? Okay, in a medium pot. Add chicken and onion. Okay. I need to open my new thing here.
It figured it out.
Cool. It depends on what Rocky does in his alone time. Well, we'll double check before we make it public. How's that? Mostly he runs around like a crazy person, sleeps, or is barking at something. That's his, that's what he does. All right, oops.
So now I have to. We haven't done this in a while. Oh, did you already push the button?
No?
Oh, it's been on this whole time. That's good. I'm glad that's been on. That's good. All right, well, let's
How was I going to press the button?
Let's
Do
go
I
find
have-
a dog, shall we?
Do I have a button for that? I think I do. I might. Did you tell me how much? Okay, that should be enough. All right, let's heat that up.
Look at you.
Heat it up. Hello, Crazy Night. It's a lurking
spoiled this
wolf mom
dog
raider.
is.
We love our lurkers. We love them all. Hi, Pat.
No
All
wonder he
right, so
doesn't
we're
hang
going to
out
wait
with
for
us
this to
anymore.
heat up, and then we're going to throw our onions and our chicken in there. We're going to salt and pepper it, and we're going to cook it. And then, what is it? Wait a minute. It says add chicken and onion. Oh, okay. Add chicken stock. So let me get chicken stock out. I've got chicken broth. That's good. We'll use that because I need to use it. And it's probably pretty close to 2 cups. We love our lurkers. We love the people who chat. We just are happy people are here. It's better than just talking to the air, which if you guys aren't here, that's what I'm doing in my kitchen. I need to get out So you guys know the different salts have different saltiness to it, right? So I use the diamond crystal salt a lot, which is less salty than if I'm using, say, Morton's kosher salt. So I need to use a little more of this. Probably not that much, at least not initially. So always, you might want to taste your salt and see what it tastes like when you're using it. Do I have a link? You can only win the apron. You can only win the apron. That is the thing. Now I did start on, I've opened up my fourth wall shop so I can start making things to put in there. So, uh-oh. I think we lost the camera signal. Oh, did it die?
I covered it to walk back inside.
Oh, okay. There we go. We don't want you to see the door. That would be bad. Ooh, Aztecan food. That would be good. So anyway, so we'll have some stuff up there, but the apron, we can only win as of right now, because I don't really like the aprons that are available in Stream Elements, and I'm pretty picky about aprons. Like, I want them to be really good quality. I want you to be able to wash them. I want stains to come out of them really easily because they're in the kitchen all the time. I love, love, love Headley and Bennett aprons, but it's too expensive for me to make those for you guys. But I have found some other ones, but they're not within the things that are made right now within Fourth Wall and Stream Element apron-wise. They're just not hardy enough. Is that the word I'm looking for? Robbie doesn't know. He's not paying attention to me.
I'm paying attention to you. I totally agree that the
the term chili is Aztecan.
The aprons that you have ordered separately for giveaways are of a much higher quality.
Yeah. All right, let's turn this up. So we're gonna let this cook. Now keep in mind, we're gonna let this simmer. So really, we're just getting it started cooking, hopefully getting some browning on the chicken, but it may be a little too crowded in here for that. Put that over there for now.
Meanwhile,
the other stuff.
Durable, yes.
Durable, that is the word. That is the word.
And durable, the straps
Truly
are a lot longer to where you can actually tie it
badass.
around you.
It has long straps. A lot of those ones that you find for streamers to buy through their shop have really short ones that you can just do this. I like them when they go 2 times around me, because that way I know it will fit anybody if it can go 2 times around me.
And I believe it has a pocket or pockets too.
Well, there's one right here that I can show. Yep, it's got 2 pockets. But see how long the straps are? That's 1 strap. So anyway, if you're wondering why I don't do it a different way, that's why. Chickpeas, drained and rinsed. Well, we can do that. So this is not your Texas chili. It's not your red bean chili from Texas, because we're going to be putting some beans in there. Now you could, if you are draining your chickpeas, one thing you can do is save, that was from the chicken, I don't want to do that. is save the juice that's in it. That's called aquafaba. And you can make like whipped cream with it. It's not really whipped cream, but it's kind of like that. Or if you have a cocktail like a whiskey sour that calls for an egg, you can use it as a substitute for that too, which is very cool. I was at one of Tiffany Dairy's restaurants, Roots, and the bartender made us a drink and used aquafaba instead of an egg in it. And I was really, I think that's the first time I'd had that, and I was really pretty amazed.
And then that's also
How
where you
good it
had
was.
the fried chicken cooked in duck fat or whatever.
Yes, if you go to Tiffany Dairy's place, she fries her chicken in duck fat. It was so good. All the food was delicious. And we ordered a lot of it. There were 6 of us, and we ordered a lot of food. It's very expensive. So, duck fat potatoes are good too. But can you imagine taking the chicken and then frying it in duck fat? How it was so crispy. And then there were black-eyed pea fritters, and I've made those, and mine turned out pretty good. Not quite as good as, Tiffany Dairy's, but they turned out good. So if you can just imagine you're making this for like 1,000 people.
Really, Jedi?
I think, I don't know if I have some, but I've seen it at my store. Did I buy some? Because that sounds like something I would do. But I also am trying to be good and not buy extra stuff I know I don't know that I'm using right away. I did not buy any. You can get, they're finding ways you can do avocado oil in a spray can now, which is really nice as well. But good point. I wondered, does anybody know if Pantry Elf is doing her haunted gingerbread houses for Halloween? You know how she does that every year?
I did not hear that in her last stream.
No? Okay. She makes such beautiful food. She's so freaking talented. It's makes me very mad at myself. So it's cooking away. So we're gonna add chicken up, but we're doing that. And then we're gonna add the chicken stock. Let me go ahead and measure that out.
I still couldn't believe the last time we were over there, Dana, and there were like 500 waffles. There's so many waffles.
She had a party, and she made enough waffles for like 100 people. And she did not have 100 people over. Oh, look at that. You know what? It's supposed to be 2 cups. That's all that's left in there. And go for it.
Michael says, not enough waffles.
And then she had all different toppings for the waffles. And here I am. I can't really do gluten. I had one little waffle. One lone waffle. Yeah, if you ever get invited to one of her parties, you need to go just for the food, if nothing else.
Make sure you show up really hungry.
Show up what?
Really hungry.
Yes, hungry. Do not eat before you go. So, this wants me to deglaze the pan, but there's liquid in the bottom of this as the chicken is cooking. I'm guessing if I had chicken breast, we wouldn't quite have as much liquid in there. So we're not going to really get to deglaze the pan. But we'll put our chicken.
Wear pants with plastic-lined pockets.
Exactly, Jedi. That's so brilliant. That is brilliant. When she does her cheese things, there's enough cheese for 100 people. All right, we're gonna put our puree in here. Look at that color. So pretty. And then I think we have our chickpeas. All right, and then we're gonna add some spices in here.
Boy, just everybody in the pool all of a sudden, huh?
Everybody is in the pool. This is
A 3-day fast would be a good idea too.
We're gonna do some cumin.
Why is this buffet so expensive?
So we got some cumin, about 1.5 teaspoons of cumin. We're going to do some Mexican oregano. I think there's 1.5 teaspoons-ish of that. Do you like my measuring? How are you
So
feeling
precise.
about it? That's
But you know what? It
cardamom.
gets
I
me
need
fed
coriander.
sooner, so I'm not going to complain.
Do I have ground coriander in here?
It's green.
I know I've got coriander somewhere. This is what happens when I don't pull things out ahead of time.
When did you want your beverage, by the way?
This has to sit and cook, so
Okay,
chill.
So not in a hurry on the beverage. Good to know. Here I was thinking we are 5 minutes from eating, Dana.
Nope. All right, we're gonna stick some coriander seeds in there and hopefully they'll break down. If not, we'll get a little crunch. I will stick them in you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stick them in here real quick.
Oh, that's right. She still has.
You have guacamole to make.
Can we do a reverse thing where people pay you to make the guacamole?
No.
Are you sure? You might get some anonymous bits.
It's just less money for you to take me out later, because I know they'll come from you. All right. All right.
You can't prove that I'm anonymous. It's anonymous.
I can.
Just ignore the fact that I'm on my phone.
All right. There we go. Did I salt? I did put salt in there. I did not put pepper in there.
And there's only how many jalapenos with seeds in there?
A lot. 6.
Oh, we add some cayenne while we're at it.
I don't think it's gonna need cayenne, sweetie.
Ghost pepper?
Oh my gosh.
Spicy, huh?
It is. I'm gonna turn that down, let that simmer. And then let's move it so it's not right in the way here. We'll move it to this burner.
Dana even rewrote her grocery list on the fridge for you guys.
I know, so you guys, so now there's the grocery list.
It's legible again.
And that, Pat, is why it is Verde. All right, so my poor coriander, or my poor cilantro, or coriander, just depends on where in the world you are. It's not very pretty, but at least it hasn't gone bad. It's just wilty. Now, do you want some cilantro for the guacamole?
Eh.
No? I think we need some. I think that's a good flavor in there. You don't like it in there?
I think you're unfamiliar with Randy's style of, like cocktails with no garnish. A very
Yes.
simple man, Dana.
But you've entered into here.
Oh, she touched the sign.
I didn't actually touch it, but okay, so we got that. You do want tomato for it, I'm sure.
Tomatoes are good.
And then I put all the jalapenos in there. Let's see if I can go find one in the garden.
I don't know. Do we need jalapenos in the guacamole, or are we gonna need that as like something to like cool off our taste buds?
So Robbie,
the spicy.
what are you planning on putting in this guacamole if you're not going to put cilantro and you're not going to put...
Avocado, lime juice, salt, pepper, tomato, and love.
I think it needs some...
The best flavor of all, Dana.
I think it needs... I'm chopping you up an onion, too.
We're
Who
gonna,
thinks
we're
it
gonna need a
needs...
bigger motor
Who
kit
thinks
day.
it needs a jalapeno? Who thinks our guacamole needs a jalapeno? Lots of pace. No pace here.
I practically grew up on that stuff.
I know, we had it at my house too.
I just
was-
throw in, random accents. Since I don't really have a Texan accent.
But was that Australian? Or was it just a random accent?
Probably random.
Probably, you don't know.
I don't know. Sounds like an excuse. See, thank you, Lady I. That's precisely what I was thinking.
You're not helping.
I can confirm it sounded Australian.
But the thing was, he wasn't trying.
Well, I can't wait to get there and for everyone to just assume I'm a local.
He's
That
gonna
made
be
her
one
laugh.
of those. He's gonna be one of those tourists that everybody's gonna go. He's a tourist. He'll come in and he'll say, "Go put some shrimp on Barbie."
I just remember my first overseas trip. That wasn't with you, and people commenting on my accent. And I'm just like, wait, what? Oh, right.
Well, I think I told you people used to say to my mom or to me about like, "Oh, how do you even understand your grandfather, your dad?" And it's like, what do you mean? Oh, yeah, he does have a incredibly strong German accent. But when you grow up with it, it just is. Boy, that was not the best tomato cutting there. It's fine. So you do not need to use all of these onions and tomatoes. I'm going to put some on top of the finished version of everything. I am serving this with tortillas. I'm not making tortillas tonight. I decided I really didn't want to do a whole bunch of dishes.
They're called prawns in Australia.
Well, prawns and shrimp are different. They're actually different animals. They have different segments, and I can't remember who has what. So if you get a prawn, it is different than, it looks a lot like a shrimp, but it's not a shrimp.
So is that just on Sunday, or was it last Thursday where we had to have a discussion about you making biscuits?
Oh, yes, exactly. Sunday, I think. Oh, wait, I'll leave that there. And then...
When someone tells me they're serving tortillas, not once have I assumed they're making from scratch.
Unless I'm serving a lot of people, Michael, I almost always make mine from scratch. Or unless I'm getting the Costco kit for tacos.
So this might be where, Darth's impression of Dana on Tuesday for the finale of Food Fight included him saying that she makes a lot of bougie food.
Tortillas are not bougie. They're not even close to bougie. They're standard food. They're like the most basic fare of Mexican food. Every region has tortillas. Some regions specialize in flour tortillas, some in corn tortillas, some in little tortillas, some with big tortillas. It's
yes, the great kerfuffle of the throw another shrimp on the Barbie. Michael says they're borderline bougie, and I agree. You're outvoted, Dana. We'll just mute you.
Go talk to some abuela and see what she says. See if she thinks making tortillas from scratch is bougie. It's water and corn flour. I don't know how that's bougie. That's like easy. And it's not like mine look perfect or I make some perfect shape out of them. I do use bougie corn, however, because I use heritage corn. So I'll give you that.
Now, ladies agreeing with Dana. Ugh. And Michael said, I said borderline. DeSoto says bougie adjacent.
Bougie adjacent. All right, Robbie, you want to make the guacamole while I'm standing here just doing a few dishes?
I feel like there might be a correct answer to this question as well. Oh, we got 2 avocados for the guacamole?
So you can use one for that, and we can slice one to just put on top of the chili if you want. You do not need to use both of them. Bougie's cousin pretend. I'm definitely not pretentious, but bougie, yes. Exactly, Brave. With time consider, like, do you consider like bread bougie?
It can be.
But is regular white bread
Especially if you make it
bougie?
in a mailbox, Dana. Wasn't hot enough to do that this year.
What? Oh, have you done that before, Robbie? Have you made bread in the mailbox?
About 10,000 times.
Minus 10,000?
Who could count?
Homemade loaves are not bougie. That's how people. Can you call something bougie that they used to do like on the prairie in log cabins? I don't think you can. All right.
I think this is really interesting, though, to watch in real time that Michael is losing his battle in Food Fight Season 4 before it ever begins
That's right.
by arguing with the judge too much.
There is bougie bread, but I don't think bread in and of itself, homemade bread in and of itself, is bougie. Would you make the guacamole?
Look at her being aggressively helpful.
No, that's just aggressive.
Oh, okay. At least she could admit it. I guess we can make some guacamole.
I'm just doing some dishes
I feel
over
like
here.
I need a beverage before this, but that's fine. Make the
If you
No. We'll make you were bossy and you said guacamole now. Chop chop. Choppity chop chop. And now she's gonna go move the camera. Should we slice all the way through it? Really test out the Johnson knife?
No, don't ruin my knife. That would be mean. Speaking of Pantry Elf, I know we were talking about her like 15 minutes ago, but she sent me a bunch of Ronald McDonald House stuff. There we go. There are your those. There are your those. Just help yourself to the snack.
Need a spoon. Spoon.
I bet my Costco has sourdough. Since I don't eat bread very often, since I can't do gluten. Sourdough is a little better, but
They're a little not quite ripe.
you picked the wrong one.
I picked the wrong one?
I blame it on you. Yeah.
Well, at least it's not plastic toy not ripe. It's funny how certain things I always get compared to if it goes really wrong.
So the best thing to do if you've got store-bought tortillas is to make sure you warm them up. And if you're buying the ones that can stay in your pantry for decades, you probably want to put a little oil in a pan and heat them up to soften them up.
And yes, Andy, one time I was trying to make guacamole. I couldn't even really cut the avocado. I thought she was punking me.
He picked the wrong avocado.
It was almost as solid as plastic. Like it must have come off the tree 5 minutes before that or something.
Or it was very unripe when it came off the tree. How's it going over there?
It's going great. We're gonna have all the best guacamole here in no time. Did we ever figure out what your bartender name was?
We did, but then we forgot it. Should we try that again? What's my bartender name?
What was Dana's bartender name that we came up with a couple months back when she was fixing drinks? And I only asked because I'd like to find out so that we could have her make the drink.
Nope. This is your redemption.
Redemption.
Yes.
You can keep that redemption.
Sorry. It's your redemption round.
I'm already making you guacamole. It was like
Sloppy martini. No.
Susie or Sandy or Betsy or
Something. There was another one I would have remembered.
Desiree.
Desiree. Luminology said middle name and street I grew up on, so Lee Victory.
No, definitely not.
Victory Lee.
You know, we have Victory Green for the Dallas Stars.
I did not know that.
I think that's the mascot's name, which is really weird.
You're weird.
I think we all know that I'm weird.
Any other ideas? What's a good one? I wonder if Mythical
Is that going to be
Suki-
enough guacamole? Probably, because we're going to add 1,000
Probably.
things to it.
1,000.
Tipsy?
We're adding 1,000 things to it.
Now, I like how she said I don't have to add all the tomatoes and onions and stuff. When really she should have said, don't you dare add all the tomatoes and onions and stuff because you're planning on using it.
Yes, but you wouldn't let me put jalapenos in there.
That was because Lady I said not to.
No, Princess. Weird for life. A sports ball team. They are a hockey team. A hockey team. Store-bought tortillas. They're so easy to make, but yeah, I'd heat them up in a hot pan for 30 seconds. I like to actually add a little oil in it because then they don't break as much when you do them that way, but you definitely need to heat them up before you use them. Otherwise, they will just split and break into a million pieces.
The Dallas Stars were formerly from Minnesota. They were the Minnesota North Stars. We stole their team in the early 90s, so they've been here for over 30 years now. And they dropped the North since they were all the way down in Texas.
Because they were trying to copy the Cowboys and their star.
Sure.
Because the Rangers, the Cowboys, and the Stars, all stars.
Well, all I know is the Cowboys haven't won squat in 3 decades.
It is ice hockey. Yes, ice hockey.
Yeah, we didn't really have anyone down in Texas that played ice hockey before we got the team.
Belfour.
Yes, Eddie the Eagle,
It's not weird.
your
to
all-time
be
favorite
weird.
hockey player. Look at Michael, just like saying all the right things.
Have you added salt or lime juice?
No. I'll take things I know nothing about for $400. I think that's the only playoff game I've ever been to in person.
Was this Dallas Stars?
Was a Dallas Stars Game 7
Wow.
That
game
went to
7.
sudden death overtime.
I don't know. Did you ever tell me that?
I'm sure I
What
did.
are you looking for?
Lime juice. But I was also telling a story, and my brain paused.
That's
Oh, like this doesn't happen to Dana.
never.
Eddie the Eagle, he's an alpine
Ooh, butter
skier.
with lime and oregano. That would be delicious.
England's finest. Unfortunately, the Stars did not win that game, but it was very fun. My ears hurt from people cheering so loud. Was it the old arena? It was a long time ago. I need pepper and salt.
Just so
Dana.
you know, these tortillas are, even though I didn't make them, they were made at my grocery store. They make them.
There, I put extra pepper in there since there's not jalapenos.
Well, that's a whole different flavor than jalapeno. It's not the
Look
spice
how little
I
salt
want.
she's left me to work with here.
I don't know, but there seems to be a gigantic box of salt. right
No,
in
this
front
is
of
a
you.
box of kosher.
That's your salt, buddy.
Dana. We love each other. Jeez. Just for that, I'm not putting the lid back on.
You know, that's my mother's salt.
Did you show
thing.
off the chips yet?
I did not. That's your job. You're making the guacamole. So they look like they're from Trader Joe's. They look like little fall leaves, and they taste like just like tortilla chips, but the colors are from beets and paprika and pumpkin, and I don't know. You can read the
Well,
ingredients
now
on
I'm
the
not
other
as
side.
excited to try these.
They taste just like tortilla chips. They're just coloring it with
we gotta make sure
natural color. Did you stir the lime
No.
juice in? It's
I
just
didn't.
on the top?
I saw the chips
My
and I got hungry.
gosh.
Right, DeSoto? Bougie chips.
The chips are bougie. I'll give you that.
Well, they must be really bougie if Dana admitted it.
Oh wait, I turned the wrong thing off. That
And he says, so you can have your guac and beat it.
beat it too. Beat it. Beat it. If Robbie makes it right. Jeez.
Don't question my madness and methods, Dana.
Everything has to be kosher.
There we go.
All right.
So now I get to make you a drink, apparently.
You do.
Kosher salt is better. It has softer flavor.
Well, it depends. You know what? I just bought some Moshoi. I don't think, is that how it's said? Salt. It comes from Japan. And I use seaweed in the process of making it, so it has like an umami flavor, and it's supposed to be really good to use when you're making fish to give like another layer of flavor on top of the salt. So I bought some that I will have next week sometime. So I'm excited to try that. If it's getting cold, reheat it. What's getting cold? Hello, Lord Velos.
Hey, Lord Velos. Dana's putting me to work because she's mad that I didn't tell her about Darth's surprise for food fight.
No, I'm just keeping secrets from you. Normally, I tell you you're making a cocktail.
Well, since we don't have tequila for your tequila sunrise,
So we're going to be
Dana,
using pisco instead of tequila. It's made from a different plant and everything. Does anybody know off the top of their head what pisco's made out of? I forget.
Do you have a recipe in mind for this drink?
You're the bartender.
Oh, that's...
But I love pisco. It has a tequila type flavor to it, to me, so I think it'll be good. So,
Please.
so we have coarse salt and rock salt here, but the kosher isn't what makes it coarse. You can have kosher salt that's not coarse, I believe. Because this is kosher salt and this is salt flakes. So I'll show you guys. Look, it's, hang on.
So it's 3
It's
to
not
1.
the coarse salt, it's these little bitty flakes. Unlike iodine, like if you go and get your Morton salt or whatever, you get more like little round pieces of salt, right? So these are tiny, tiny flakes of salt. So kosher doesn't mean rock salt, but you'll see it a lot as a coarse salt or a rock salt. All right, we're gonna put that back in there. And this is something to keep in mind. If you are looking at a recipe and it calls for a certain kind of salt, fermented grape juice, put distilled again. So anyway, you want to make sure that if it's calling for a specific salt, if you substitute, that salt may weigh different or be different as far as how much you need for it, because it may have less or more salt flavor to it. So always be careful when you're doing salt, and taste, taste, taste. Now I also have, this is why I want to do some things showing different types of salts and using them in different ways, like I did, I think it was January that I did different types of rice to show how they're different. The recipe was too salty, exactly. Now, look at this. Look at how big these flakes are. This is Celtic sea salt. And so these are gigantic flakes of salt. And taste your salt. Taste it. And if you've got more than one kind of salt, taste it and go, oh, that's less salty than this other salt when I taste it. This is great as a finishing salt because it's got a crunch to it, so it adds a little, when we take a bite of a dish, it gives a little texture. Yeah, they have this at my Costco, which is why I bought it. So did you look up a recipe, Robbie?
I sure did. Realized really quick I'm not supposed to shake it.
No, because it's supposed to have layers.
Yes. See, I forgot what was in the tequila sunrise, Dana. So layers, I had no chance on.
That's really good. It's very spicy, but it's very good. Mouth is on fire. Mouth is on fire. This
girl was on fire? Oh my gosh.
This girl is on fire.
Do we have enough? How much we got left in here?
Now, so that you can put them in that.
You're right. I can't.
Okay, you do it in that. I was thinking that if you do it in like a Collins glass, you'll have more of the glass to see the different
The
layers in
recipe
it.
said highball. So.
It did say highball? Okay. This mouth is on fire.
It's gonna be, but it's as spicy as the chili is. We're in trouble. So it said only, oh, it's not the right top.
Salt on your chocolates, yes.
All right, now we top it with the grenadine.
That is correct.
I'm not a huge fan of.
Of what?
Should I pour it over the back of a spoon?
You can, if you want to get bougie. There goes Robbie. What are you not a fan of?
Grenadine.
Why not? What do you not like about grenadine?
The flavor?
Use pomegranate.
Yes, that's the problem.
It's not cherry. But You can.
See, I didn't put nearly as much in mine.
So it's not as pretty.
That's okay. Neither am I.
But even though he doesn't like it, I'm putting one in his.
Cherry.
I don't understand your dislike of cherries.
The notes aren't in the right order. The notes aren't the right tone. The notes are wrong. I think it's like Dana's second or third highest all-time clip, unfortunately, is me singing.
Good stuff on your brownies. Excellent on the brownies.
I think number 4 is me trying to drink out of a champagne bottle, because
All right,
that
here
was
we
a
go.
great idea.
All right, thank you, Bravewood. Robbie does not like cherries.
No, I happily share those with Dana. Cheers, by the way.
Cheers. Look, he got it right. Except we used Pisco instead of tequila, so it's a slightly different flavor.
DeSoto, it's how she shows she loves me. She's like, here, have a cherry.
Because here's my thought on things. If you haven't tried something for a couple of years, you should try it again and see if you like it, because our taste buds change over time.
I don't like the flavor of cherry a whole lot. I definitely don't like the texture of cherries. Coconut, I don't mind now, the flavor.
See, that's what
Still
I'm
do
saying.
not like shaved coconut at all. Coffee, cherries, ranch soda, Christmas hamper for Robbie. See, I like this way better that I went light on the grenadine. Way better.
We can't really taste it. It's at the bottom.
Way better.
Because you get your tequila sunrise, it's pretty, and then you got to do this. Now, my parents used to drink something they called a firefly. So it was, oh, did you want that?
We're always on the same page with practically one mind over here.
The firefly was great. This is what my parents drank on the weekends. It was grapefruit juice, grenadine, and vodka.
Now we've ruined it. We've ruined it, Dana. No, it's actually not too bad.
It's good. Yes,
Hold
well,
on.
coconut and chocolate. I don't like the texture, right? And the texture of the coconut, like if you had it as a flavoring in there, I probably wouldn't mind it.
Definitely prefer this one.
Orange cream, yes. Gave you, so you'd switch them so somebody would bite into the coconut one because you were cruel and mean?
So somehow between reading that and tasting that, like I want like an orange float. It sounds really delicious right about now.
There might be Sunkist out there, I don't know.
And there might be ice cream
And
in
there's
the,
vanilla
in the
ice
freezer.
cream.
We were devious.
Yes. Oh, I hate you so much. I would totally get you back. I was the queen of practical jokes when I was younger. Maybe not the queen, maybe the princess of practical jokes.
Only when you were younger? Any ranch ice cream? I did look again, Andy, but so far we have not found any more. Maybe we can find some online.
You went looking for it. It was a special edition flavor. They won't have it. So they did like a Grey Poupon one too that was a special flavor.
Let's be honest. There was no reason for them to make that the first time.
Except to promote Hidden Valley Ranch. Because it was specifically Hidden Valley Ranch.
I have to run now before she tries to make me grade cheese too. I've got
Hey,
a drink
Robbie,
to drink now.
can you come over here and grade some cheese?
Sorry, I am back in the studio, but we will get this camera all fixed up for you. Emails can work wonders. Hidden Valley Ranch. I write to you today requesting another product run of the ranch ice cream. We've had many requests for a this delicious variety. If you could please make another batch at your earliest convenience. Thank you very much. Drink more, cook less. Yes, drink more, cook less.
We can go look and see. That is Van Leeuwen ice cream, I think is who makes that.
I think you're looking for the name Van Helsing.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're right. That's garlic ice cream.
We're gonna make some fun stuff for Halloween. I pulled a bunch of recipes today. And Kanara will be coming out with a list of all the people in October who are participating in the Halloween food. So you'll know where to go find them and when to find them doing it. And then I'll get to do my cocktails with my dry ice, because I love doing that.
Just
over
be
Halloween.
careful when you handle dry ice that you don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Even if somebody tells you, you can touch it for half a second, don't
touch
do it.
Don't touch it. And if it's in your beverage, be very careful that it doesn't tip down and, touch your lips, or even worse, into your mouth. That would be very bad.
All right, that should be enough of that.
All right, Andy.
Andy, good night. PGG was doing that. I'm like, do not tell people to do things. I don't care if you were a scientist or taught science. Like, don't tell people to do that, because people are stupid. Have you seen how many times they say do not hold fireworks while you're, and every year people lose fingers and hands because they're like, I think I could probably hold this. I'm different than everybody. So
That was
I'm like,
the other guy. That won't happen to me. Old English mustard ice cream, and you're not friends anymore. Yeah, that does not sound
see,
good.
DeSoto, don't come over here, because Robbie may try to get you to try a macaroni and cheese milkshake.
No. I've tried that enough for everyone. Tried to get Dana to
I was
try it.
like, he's like, come on, try it. And I'm like, nope. Nope.
Again, the flavor wasn't terrible. It was the texture that was extremely off-putting.
So Darwinism at work, exactly. Have you guys ever seen the Darwin Awards? It's sad, and yet, unfortunately, oddly entertaining, like watching a car wreck, to read about it. But yeah. See ya, Andy.
When do we get
All
to
right.
try this food, Dana?
I want to give it a few more minutes to cook over here.
Do we have anyone in chat that's interested in Food Fight Season 4?
But I already know I'm coming after Michael.
I think I have a very fancy command for this, not books.
I'll tell you what, Michael. All of the Dorito flavors smack too much in my face flavor-wise. I know that sounds silly, but it's like too much. Like all of the flavors of Doritos for me. I get why people like them. And if I've got a dip or you've crushed them and put them on something, I like them. But most of the time I'm just like, whoa, too much, too much. So yeah, I'm coming after you. Yeah, so we've got that coming up. You love the nacho cheese flavor. So my daughter, her boyfriend, Space Texas, and on Twitch, they went to Mexico last summer. They went to Mexico at some point. I can't remember when, sometime in the last year. And there was a specific brand of chips, but there was one flavor that he liked. Plain unflavored Doritos, you just don't see them anymore. Yeah, I haven't seen those. Oh my gosh, Casey! Casey, hello. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, welcome. I'm Dana. I'm a home cook up here in North Texas. And I'm here with Robbie, Randy, Ricky, Roy, who I'm going to make walk around walk around. Did you put up our, oh, you did put up our other raid. So we're gonna get KC up here on the board. We're making chicken chili verde, chili, what is it? Chicken chili verde, I had it right the first time. Tonight from the World Central Kitchen Cookbook. And I've got it going, and Robbie's made some guacamole for us. He also made us tequila sunrises because he had to redeem himself after asking me once when I said, why don't we make a tequila sunrise? And he said, what alcohol's in it?
It wasn't my best
There's the
moment.
highlight with it.
Wasn't
And
my
I was
best
like, ha, 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 ha. Wait, what? You're serious? You don't know what alcohol's in a tequila sunrise? Anyway, so he has redeemed himself by making us one tonight.
I was voluntold.
Didn't get as much as a blister. Don't tell people that, Jedi. Then people will
Someone
go,
got
I'll
very,
be
very lucky
special,
that day.
like this person. So Casey, how was your stream? What did you make tonight? And welcome in. And yeah, Robbie, Randy, Ricky, Roy. And you know, they changed his name. Stream put up a whole bunch of channel points and finally decided his new name was going to be Drink More, Cook Less. Do you have the
Because
Sharpie?
Dana got sick of telling people to not
drink more arsenic. I was like, oh, you're at a food stream now. Maybe drinking arsenic is a bad thing to tell people. Like telling people, hey, didn't get a blister when I had a firework go off in my hand. So, anyway, how was your stream? What did you make tonight?
Yeah, I saw that you were on.
If you're not following Kitchen Confidence, please, please, please go follow Casey. He's phenomenal. His food is phenomenal. He is one of the first food and drink streamers that I watched on Twitch and got me interested and on Twitch to do it. He's super, super supportive of everybody and anybody who wants to cook on stream, and I just love him to death. Pad Prick King with beef. Ooh. A long bean and a beef stir. I love, love, love that. So, oh, you live Indigo Continuum. I'll get it right. I'm playing Darth over here. Indigo Continuum. That's Darth.
Indigo is
Darth.
good. Stop butchering my name. Indigo is good.
So if you didn't see it, we were doing Darth Verbaka and I do something called Food Fight. We wrapped up this week, but we're going to be starting our new season in January. So if you're a streamer or somebody on Twitch and you want to come and be a part of Food Fight, which is a bracket style tournament that we do, we raise money for charity. We raised over $1,800. The chefs pick the charities that we raise money for. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I might be messaging KC about it and seeing what KC would like, if he would be able to do it. I know that the real chefs have trouble because it's in the evenings and a lot of them are working, but I like to try. Sabotage, yes, you are. You're saying it exactly right, DeSoto. Yeah, right now KC is in Central Texas. So cool. We have so many food and drink streamers here right in Texas. It's been amazing. We've got to meet so many of them. All right, I got to get, let's see here. Raid. So if you see behind me what we're doing for Subtember, but I got to spell, and I can't talk and spell at the same time. There we go. What we're doing is for Subtember, for every 5 subs, is we're building a grocery list. And the first stream in October, I will be trying to make something from our grocery list. So what we have so far, from a farmer's market, something dry and something crunchy. From Tom Thumb, I have to get something off the top shelf. Aisle 6 and something that starts with Q. From Central Market, I got to get something fresh. From Sur La Table, because I thought I'd throw in a weird one in there. a budget item under $10, and then something wet. I got to get something dry from the Mexican grocery store, and from Trader Joe's, I have to get something wet and a budget item under 99 cents. Robbie is so waiting for us to spend that and get 7-Eleven. Is one of my, because that's on the
I'd be curious to
wheel.
see her find a fresh ingredient from 7-Eleven. I think that'd be hilarious. But yeah, every 5 subs, she's got to spin for a location and spin for a type of ingredient. So.
Yeah.
And so far, that's the madness it's come up with.
Yeah, it's not too bad so far. So far, I think.
She had to say that. She's tempting fate.
I like to tempt fate. It's fun.
Ah, that makes sense, Michael. That makes sense.
So there
No
we go.
worries, Casey.
Yeah,
Totally
we
understand
totally understand. We know what it's like. You got to eat. You got to clean your kitchen. You got to feed the other people around you. Maybe go to bed, collapse, all those things.
Always
I totally
so
get
glad
it.
anytime I get to catch you streaming, and even better when you get to right in here and say hello. So
Yes, Southeast Travis County. Streamers can relate. Yes, food and drink streams are so very different than doing a gaming stream, because you have to, everybody has to plan, or you should plan if you're a streamer, right? But you're planning the menu and the grocery list, then you gotta go grocery shopping, and then you gotta set up your kitchen, and then you stream, and then you gotta clean your kitchen. So it's a lot of standing. So even though I'm usually on only about 2 to 2.5 hours, I'm usually on my feet for 4-ish or more. Any updates on the new house? Nothing. Anything else you can suggest? You can suggest anything you want. I don't think we've had anything new, have we, in the last week on the house?
as far as we know, we're still waiting on permits. We'll go out there and check this weekend probably just to see. But
Yeah, we did our last free change order, so we've got that signed. So, all right, take care. You also be amazing and have a great weekend. We'll see you later. Thank you for bringing your family over here, all your peoples. All right. So I think, Robbie,
yes, Dana.
in the blender, I may have overmixed stuff just a little bit.
Because it's too liquidy?
No, do you see kind of the foamy stuff on top here? There's a little bit of it here. So when you overmix a salsa, something that you're making like a salsa in the blender, it starts to get a little foamy, and you don't really want that
Kind of
with
like
your
some
salsas.
of the Tex-Mex places around here.
Right, like there's
Gotcha.
that one Tex-Mex
Okay,
place that
yeah,
we're
yeah.
always like, hey, they've overmixed this
Almost
because
like,
it
is there
gets foamy.
soap in here?
Right, it gets airy, right?
Yeah.
And so you don't want that when you're making like a chili. So I'm gonna let this go open here for a sec and let it maybe a little steam out, but be really careful. It's not gonna affect the flavor, but what it does is it starts to affect the texture of the salsas. And so if you're doing it in a blender, just be mindful to not do it too much. And I did it a little bit too much this time. 2 more reads coming. No, it's because
There's things you don't think of.
there are
in
things,
time
so
over
there's
time.
processes. So you do the initial thing, like here's the layout, here's where we want the walls, here's where we want the doors, all of that stuff. And then you go to the design center and you pick out the tile and all of that. Well, that's technically a change order because it's not on that one plan. So you don't pay for that change order because they know that that one's coming. And then we had to do the media wiring, and that's really important, right? Because we're streamers. So we had to make sure that we have easy access to cables in the kitchen, and we had to make sure the Wi-Fi is really good throughout the house and putting in more Wi-Fi hubs and that type of stuff. So that's also a change order, but we don't have to pay for it because it was already part of the process. But anything from here on out, like if we decide we need to move a door and it's on our part, then we have to pay for the change order. So that's how that works, at least with this particular builder. And if they do something wrong, that's on them. We don't have to pay for that to be changed. It's just the stuff that we change on the plans. So we were thinking of you guys when we were doing the wiring. We thought of each and every one of you. Chef Mega has already called dibs on sleeping in the pantry.
Which you can do because it's large.
It's a very large. Megan may bring a second person to sleep in the pantry too. I
You
think
could
they
probably
do. Two people would
two
fit in
sleeping
there.
bags in there.
Yep, for sure. You 100%.
And there'll be a
could.
beverage fridge and an ice maker.
Right, the
and
beverage fridge will be
snacks.
right there with
That
the
was
snacks.
smoky.
I know that they'll make mistakes. I mean, I told Robbie, I have a lot of patience, but Robbie's actually the one who's built a house before, but I've done a ton of renovations. And so I have patience as long as the builder is responsive, right? So if I say, hey, this isn't being done right, if they get defensive with me, that gets really tough for me.
Yeah, that's a very low bar. I'm comparing this one to now that I think we'll be better off.
Yeah.
Than my last one.
Yeah. Whereas if I say, hey, this was supposed to be this way, and they go, you're right, let me fix that. Cool beans.
Yep, we'll set you up in the guest wing.
A coach or spare room, couch. I was gonna say a coach. I don't think we have a coach. We may or may not have a coach garage, carriage garage.
For the horse and buggy.
How easy it is to knock down walls and things that seem big to me. I know, for sure. Yeah. So whoever gets this house gets a kitchen that is unlike any other kitchen in the neighborhood. They're probably 2 or 3. Why are you coming over
To
here?
show the kitchen.
Oh. Tell me so I can suck my stomach in before you do that.
They're too busy being in awe of the kitchen, Dana. And the horribly out of balance colors of the camera.
I know. And the bathrooms have all been redone in the backyard and the front yard. And so in the laundry room, that's going to be the big thing because I don't think anybody else is
They will insist
coming.
that we take the dog with us.
Oh, are you sure? I thought we were going to throw him in for free.
Yeah, I don't think that'd be for free. It would take money off the price. Big time.
Dang it. It might be worth it. How much?
As long as you have a whole bunch of treats on you, Rocky's not half bad. But almost every day, if somebody has the nerve to say hi to me while we're on a walk, it's like, what'd you say? Did you say hi to us?
Like he's
Ruff,
gotten really
ruff.
good at just walking by people, but if you talk to either me or Robbie, he's like,
It's
threat!
like you said you wanted to throw down.
Threat! You're threatening my peoples. All right, let's get a few of these fun tortilla chips. Whoops. Let's get them all over the place, Robbie.
Okay, that's a good plan.
I've done well with that.
Get the overhead shot so we can tell that they're leaf shaped. Because what? They're bougie.
You didn't let people answer. You just answered for them. That's kind of
I
rude.
just have to take advantage of what little time there is to talk because there's not always moments to talk.
There's always moments to talk.
I just know I've
You
done
know
a
what
better
I
job
mean?
on the beverage than Dana has.
Have you already finished yours?
Well, sure, I made it to my specifications, even though there's this nasty cherry in the ice for some reason.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah, if we had known how cheap it was to move walls, we might have messed around a little bit more, but we didn't know that until it was too late. when we found out about some other people in the neighborhood moving some of their walls. It's like, wait a minute, they charged them $10 to move a wall?
Yeah, there are probably a couple of things I would have moved, but it's not a huge, gigantic deal for me.
I think as long as you weren't changing the square footage of the house itself, they were very reasonable.
I did try to maybe do something different with the laundry room. Since I have the laundry room I really love here. But they never got back to us.
Sure, it would have been a huge price, but it would have been nice to have at least seen it to be like, okay, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, never mind. Exactly. All right, let's spoon up some of this. Now, normally we would want this to go for at least 2 hours.
So I'm hearing that the portions tomorrow after it's cooked more will be even better.
It'll be even better, but and it might mellow a little more. Maybe. It might be spicier, but it also might be mellower. Woo.
Indigo, we say that we're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and kind of keep it at that.
For reasons. Let's see here.
No, you're fine.
We'll put a little cotija on here. As well. So that's a little pepper jack cheese. If I'd known it was going to be so spicy, I probably would have just bought regular
I can
jack
almost
cheese.
smell the spiciness from here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it smells
That's a
really
lot.
good, but yeah, it might be spicy.
Just a little bit.
I might have
Robbie.
made a mistake by saying Dana should keep the seeds in the blender.
You might have.
Michael, we don't talk about the witness protection program or how Dana's in the CIA, and that's per Nadeshot, for anyone that knows Nadeshot. When he pseudo-rated us a few years back. Yes, exactly. The first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club.
about
The
Fight
second
Club.
rule of Fight Club, Dana.
Is it you don't talk about
You
Fight
do not talk about Fight Club. Channeling my inner Brad Pitt. Or Tyler Durden, whichever you prefer.
Oops.
What's the third rule? I don't know if he got that far.
I'm going to guess.
I think if you got to get that far, you just get kicked out of the club. Oh, that's right. The third rule is you have to fight. I haven't seen the movie recently enough. If it's your first night, you have to fight. That's what it is.
There we go. How's that look?
Fantastic, Dana.
All right, let's get some pictures.
But how's it going to taste?
It's
Are you going to be
taste
able
great.
to describe this to the judges so that you win your food competition round?
I am. I'm totally going to be
Got
able
to tell
to.
your story. Because no one in chat is going to be able to taste this except us.
Oops.
Because we're very mean like that. We never share.
So this is Mexican crema. And when you go to buy Mexican crema, there's two different kinds. There's one that's just a crema. It's a little sweeter. So hello, Kelly Cakes. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you so much. Everybody go follow Kelly Cakes. And when Kelly is making cakes, they're pretty amazing. Not pretty amazing, they're really amazing. And I wish I had like just this much of her talent doing that, because my cakes may taste good, but they're pretty wacky.
Well, not just how
looking.
amazing the cakes are, but how effortless
I know. She makes it look
she
effortless.
makes it look. It's amazing.
It's so crazy.
Yeah, missed seeing you streaming lately.
All right, hang on.
But very nice to see you in the chat.
It is great to see you. Okay. So, I was going to say that if you're getting the crema and you want more of that sour cream flavor for it, you want to make sure you get agria, because agria means sour. Okay, so if you see that, then this cream, even though it's a little runnier than a regular sour cream, so it's great for things like this. If it doesn't have that on it, it's going to be a sweeter cream, and you may miss that sour punch that you're looking for in the sour cream. So there you go. All right, so Robbie.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Did you get pictures? She got pictures. I wasn't paying attention. I was off in dreamland thinking about those cakes. Sorry.
Were we not just taking the pictures 5 seconds before he
Dana.
asked me that question?
Tell him you need 20 minutes more to do pictures. You know what, Michael? I probably deserve that.
All right, which one do you want?
It's even worse on days where we're not streaming and I don't have an excuse for not listening.
All right, you ready?
We're gonna try the super spicy thing first.
The
Oh, and
chili?
it's hot.
It is hot. I'm flipping food onto his plate. It's really good, and with the sour cream, it's not too bad.
I took a bite without sour cream.
Oh, no, you got to have that. That'll cool it down. You can also do this, Robbie. Do this.
Wait, what are you doing over there?
I'm just putting a little piece
Oh, these.
of chicken.
I thought these were tacos.
Did I make tacos? What was I going to put in them?
Chili. This is why I won't compete on Food Fight. It'd be a disaster. It'd be the most lopsided vote we've ever seen.
I don't think it would be. Again, you get the pity vote all the time.
Thank you, Indigo.
They're just folded tortillas.
She was very tricksy with her folded tortillas.
Yes, I was trying to trick him by
And it
folding
worked.
the tortillas.
She's devious.
Here,
And we got our little leaf-shaped chips,
there we go.
because Dana's bougie.
Now does it look like a taco if I folded them?
No, now it
That
looks
way?
like quesadillas.
Great. He's so much fun.
I was going to say lost cause, but fun is a nicer word.
So it is very spicy, but the
And
sour
hot. I
cream.
just burned my fingers. Why would I put that in my mouth?
That sour cream or putting some guacamole with it does make it's not like so overpowering that you can't tamp down the heat a little bit with something creamy. And then the flavor's really good. And it's
Very,
only
very tasty.
going to be better tomorrow.
After it cooks longer.
It just sits and all the
'Cause-
flavors meld together. I mean, that's the thing with chili, right?
Because unlike TV cooking where it's magically already cooked longer, we
You see-
we cook it less than it's supposed to get it done.
I'm so bougie that I'm wearing a t-shirt with holes in it. Do you see the holes in my t-shirt? Can you confirm that?
I can confirm there's holes in her shirt.
It's very
And
bougie.
she should be shamed. Shame. Ding, 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 ding. Shame.
You probably don't want to go there with me.
She loves me. And I'll just have it on the record. She said yes.
Yes. Do I need a new shirt? I do, but I'm trying to. I mean, you guys can't see it really, so it's okay.
Well, I got sick of almost ruining my nice shirts on stream, so I don't wear my great shirts anymore.
That's why you have aprons.
That we're not wearing. For reasons.
I don't know what those reasons are, but whatever it is,
But when we
I
think
don't
of,
give
when
a
we
flying.
think of well, we'll let you know.
That was Darth.
That was Darth.
Now, you know, the other thing you can do too, if you want to add some texture, is to take these, crunch them up on the top, and then it's kind of like having a tortilla soup.
Ooh. But then they're not in leaf shape anymore.
I 100% knew he was going to say that.
Do they taste the same if they're not in leaf shape?
Yes,
Okay.
they do. You're done selling shirts and chat. Yes, and a nice contrasting color. Thank you for noticing that. That's good. Oh, Big Frog. That's what you do, Big Frog. I will look it up. I will look it up, Indigo. Do you guys have aprons? Yeah, eating with your eyes.
It says yep. Or that might have been to your first question. So there's always that delay. You never know
What was my first question?
if that's what they did. Shirts.
Well, I knew it says.
Aprons, yes. There we go.
Okay. I knew what you were saying, Indigo.
You also have aprons and forget to use them? So you're in good company.
They're in the laundry room right now, but in the new place, they'll be in the
Pantry?
pantry. Or in the laundry room, which is right next to the pantry. Right now, the laundry room's on the other side of the house. This is so good.
It's good, but it is spicy.
Yeah.
I'm already starting to sweat. And I like spicy.
So you can put more cheese on it,
Cool.
even though the cheese is pepper jack cheese.
That's fine.
It's good. It's got a good
More
texture
crunch.
in it, right? So again, I wish I had maybe taken a little more time to make the base of this so it didn't get so foamy on the top, but it hasn't affected the texture too terribly much. And then you've got the chicken in there and the chickpeas, which have a little bit of a bite to them. And then you've got the creaminess of the cheese and the sour cream. And so yeah, it turned out really good. And of course the guacamole is great because Robbie does, that is one thing Robbie balances really well is the salt and the acid in the guacamole. And redemption,
I got redemption.
because he
And-
didn't
and-
have
and
to
we-
ask me what kind of alcohol's in a tequila sunrise.
And we have soda. Don't forget about your soda.
I can't have any more of this sugar. That is way too much sugar for me. But it is good. All right. So we should find some place to go. And let me see.
It uses gin, right?
It was
Yeah. We didn't
So-
even use tequila tonight.
Indigo. No, seriously.
Okay,
I don't know
there-
if you saw the clip.
There's the link to the clip.
There's the
again,
link
in
to the
case you missed
clip,
it.
but literally he was like, what kind of alcohol's in it? And I was like, seriously, like, you know, and I thought he was joking. And I said, oh, wait a minute, you're not joking. And 2 minutes later, he goes, oh. And I go, did you just now figure out it's tequila?
My brain had a moment.
Tequila. It was hilarious. All right, let's see here, following. It was showing my stream is when I could potentially watch. All right.
You know, you help someone stream for 4.5 years, and you're gonna have moments like that. So, or 2 moments back to back like that. Jedi says, "I remember it well."
Those are the moments you live for, aren't they?
It's okay.
Let's
I'm
see
slowly
here.
turning Dana's moments into Tangia redemptions.
So there's somebody on.
I've heard someone ask what's in Jack and Coke, so I hope that makes you feel better.
All right, so let's see, Kimmy.
It does. Thank you.
How about there's Kimmy Karma.
Kimmy Karma.
Yeah, that's not somebody we've been to before. So I'm going to give you this so you can, where to go? Where did it go? Don't go, everybody. Make sure we're going to go in, see a smaller streamer. I like to go in to smaller streamers every once in a while and bring some people. Where did it go? Is it not showing it because I got it open? All right.
Still be there.
You would think. It just disappeared. Where'd it go? There it is.
Okay. Food and
Do
drink.
that. Food and drink.
So here
It's a
is
food and
the
drink.
raid call. Here is the
I'll just sit over here and
subscriber
eat.
raid call. So Dana, you ready to take us out?
We did Mayor Bakes last time on Sunday, so I wanted to go someplace else. But I love Mayor Bakes. She's sweet. Or crazy, or both.
Or both.
So we're gonna go see Kimmy Karma. This is a new streamer for me. I haven't been in there before. So I like to also, I'm trying to check out some of the newer streamers. I kind of feel as a founder of the Food and Drink Creator Club, I should be getting to know more people in the food and drink community. So thank you guys so much for being here. We'll be back on Sunday. I'm gonna be cooking something else out of this cookbook. I want to say it's either a Middle Eastern dish or an African dish. I have to go look at my schedule. Wait a minute, I've got it right here. We're gonna probably be making something called korma-e nakud.
And thank you for that
And
follow.
and thank you for the follow, Indigo. We're so glad you're here. So I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you so much. Thank you to Wolf Mom and to KC for bringing all of your peoples in here. Thank you, whether you're lurking or whether you're chatting, whatever you're doing, it's in the background somewhere. We're so glad that you are here because, I mean, I'm just some person cooking in my kitchen. So thank you for being here. And yes, we're so glad that you're here. Oh, I got to go.